Good morning and welcome into ARC Southeast Texas right at 10 o'clock this morning on a Tuesday. We're now halfway through October. We're getting closer to Halloween for you.
That's sad.
Oh, I
love
know. You do
Christmas.
love this month.
Yeah, no, I do. And it's every year waiting for it to come and then it leaves about as soon as it comes,
Yeah.
Christmas is like right there. I love Christmas, but
Yeah, Christmas it just takes over a lot. Like you just skip Thanksgiving.
okay, you only say that because she's like one of those people that actually really likes Thanksgiving.
I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite.
Okay, well,
I'm just thankful. I guess. I don't know. I just like it. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you're getting ready for Halloween. Got your costumes all ready to go. And I don't know, maybe we'll have like a cooler Halloween since the temperatures are going to drop.
Yeah, when I saw the forecast, I was like, wow, 50s, where did that... 50s, where is that coming from over on the screen?
I know.
I'm shocked. So, but we've got lots of good stuff ahead of us today. A little spooky situation going on in the break room, so we'll get to that later.
Spooky and sweet.
Yeah, spooky and sweet. So
good combo.
Yeah,
and then we'll also be talking with Jeremy Rayleigh with Crime Stoppers. Tons of awards were won for our local Crime Stoppers, so I want to highlight them and just kind of shine a good spotlight on all the good things that they are doing. But before we get to all that, of course, do want to talk about some of your headlines for the day.
Fatal argument. Police putting up yellow caution tape around the scene of a homicide on Corley. But is it a crime? We're investigating and hearing why neighbors aren't surprised at the deadly ending.
Plus, suspect surrenders, a man charged in a weekend shooting behind bars this morning. What he told our anchor Erica Harris outside the police station just before they took him to jail.
And fire and explosions. The Jasper County Inferno that had first responders converging on a travel trailer. Why they had their hands full with one blast after another.
Yeah, but first things this morning, we do have some breaking news to bring you. A car chase near the Louisiana line over in Orange. Want to get you a live look and talk with our reporter and anchor Erica Harris, who has been live at the scene and just giving us a look at what she's seen so far. Erica?
Yes, I want to be clear on the exact location where we are. We are here in Orange, right across the street from West Orange Stark Middle School, and Lamar State College Orange is just right down the street. Now, there's a heavy police presence behind me, as you can see, and of course, yes, this did start with the chase in Bridge City. The suspect led officers on this chase following some sort of domestic disturbance. The chase, during the process of the chase, there was a motorcycle cop from Chambers County. He was injured in this chase, but they tell us he's going to be okay. But back to where we are right now here in Orange on Green Avenue, right across the street from West Orange Stark Middle School. There's a heavy police presence. I'm going to step out of the way so our photographer can give you a much better shot. This is where the chase ended. And what we know right now, it is confirmed that the suspect is deceased. It is not clear who fired the shot, but the suspect is deceased. And another added note here is that we have what I believe are the school police officers, or it could be law enforcement from the area, but they've got West Orange Stark Middle School roped off with police tape. A very heavy police presence out here today. Once again, this chase started in Bridge City. The suspect led officers here to Orange, right across from West Orange Stark Middle School. And I'm going to pan right back over again here to the scene. A very active scene. We're still gathering information, very fluid situation. But what we do know is that the suspect who led police on this chase is deceased. Stay tuned to KFDM.com, and we will bring you the most up-to-date information as we get it. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Erica. Obviously, very active scene still there this morning and some developing news that we will continue to follow throughout the morning and the afternoon as well. So as Erica mentioned, you guys go to KFDM.com as well as Fox4Beaumont.com. Good place also to stay updated is our social media sites, Facebook and X. You've also got our KFDM News app where you can get live updates all the time, so that way you can stay informed. But again, that suspect we have learned is deceased. So we'll work to learn more information on that investigation and keep you updated as best as we can. So thank you to Erica for that live report. Also this morning, Port Arthur police are investigating some shots fired at two apartment complexes near 365 and 9th Avenue, Cedar Ridge, and the Avery Trace.
Around 9:15, Port Arthur police say the phone was ringing off the hook. Neighbors reporting a hail of gunfire. Police converged at both scenes. At one point, there were fear a child at Avery Trace was hit, but Chief Tim Durso reports the child and the area checked out okay. A scary night, but no arrest and no one was hit.
Well, a sign of the times, neighbors on Corley Avenue in Beaumont are describing a homicide on a street they say has changed a lot over the decades. 20-year-old Keelan King was shot and killed yesterday. Police say the gunman actually waited for them to arrive after the shooting. Fox 4's Taylor Justice has more on what led to that incident.
Wendell Eagling grew up in the 1500 block of Corley Avenue in Beaumont.
I was very young when we moved here. It was a good neighborhood.
Now the 59-year-old says things have changed and violence is all too common in the neighborhood.
I feel for my sister because it was a house away from her.
Police say 20-year-old Keelan King was shot and killed Monday afternoon following an argument with another man who shot him. King died at a hospital. Investigators aren't naming the gunman, but say he waited for police to arrive and cooperated with investigators.
Both families going to be hurt. The family that lost their loved one and the person that done the crime, his family going to be hurt.
Shama Douglas lives in the neighborhood. Neighbors tell KFDM they believe this is a preventable tragedy.
Whatever conflict you had with him, that problem's not solved right now.
I'll be 60 this year, and I lost a lot of friends on these streets, and it's not good. We need to learn how to communicate with each other.
To resolve problems with the goal of preventing scenes like this one from repeating themselves.
Again, police are not yet releasing the name of the man who fired the fatal shot and have not made an arrest. We'll check back with the police and the DA's office this week for any new developments. And speaking of new developments, the murder of Ronald Barnes in September.
36-year-old Romeo Johnson was already in jail on unrelated charges, but now he's been served with a murder warrant. Yesterday, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, working with the U.S. Marshals Service, served a murder warrant and also arrested 39-year-old Brandon Dodd.
Dodd arrived at police headquarters late yesterday morning following his arrest. He didn't answer our questions when we asked if he took part in the killing of the 57-year-old victim. He was taken to jail where a judge will set bond this morning on the murder charge.
Ronald Barnes was found dead in the early morning hours of Saturday, September 17th, in the home on Ives Street where he lived with his twin brother. An autopsy shows Barnes suffered a gunshot wound to his shoulder. Police say video footage from the Real-Time Crime Center shows the suspects in a vehicle near the crime scene shortly before the murder. And police say a search warrant for Johnson's phone shows it was inside and outside Ronald Barnes' home during the homicide.
Suspects now in custody charged with crimes. 23-year-old Andre Williams II surrendering yesterday at BPD headquarters on charges of murdering 24-year-old Gregory Carrington. Magistrate Mark DeRuin has set the bond for Williams at $800,000 and also ordered Williams to wear a GPS monitoring device if he's able to get on bond.
Now, Fox 4 anchor and reporter Erica Harris was at police headquarters following Williams' surrender yesterday. She asked him about the accusations he committed the crime.
Why did you pull the trigger, Andre? Did you even think about it?
Like I was in my right state of mind.
Beaumont police walked Williams to a waiting patrol car for the trip to jail. A judge did set bond this morning again at $800,000.
The crime scene, Honey's Drive-In on Concord, Delaware. Officers providing medical help to Carrington, who was lying by the gas pumps when EMS arrived following the shooting at about 3:30 a.m. Sunday. Officer Carol Riley telling us police had to deal with a large crowd and identify any potential victims, suspects, and witnesses. The Beaumont Police Department is crediting the Real-Time Crime Center for the quick arrest of Andre Williams II. Investigators say video cameras on nearby businesses captured the shooting, leading police to the suspect.
Fox 4's Erica Harris has more on how this new crime-fighting tool for the city of Beaumont is quickly helping investigators take suspected bad guys off the streets.
23-year-old Andre Williams II arrested just one day following a fatal shooting early Sunday morning that claimed the life of 24-year-old Gregory Carrington.
Sorry for their loss. It's just,
Why did you pull the trigger?
Yeah.
Why did you pull the trigger, Andre? Did you even think about it?
I was in my right state of mind.
Police say it all started with an altercation between the two men.
It looks like the altercation started on the premises of the Shack Club in that area, and then it spilled out into the streets.
And police say the victim ended up here across the street at Honey's Drive-In and collapsed and died at one of the gas pumps.
We do have that on video. We do have cameras in the area.
Sergeant Thomas Swope says the Real-Time Crime Center already making a big difference in solving cases.
We do have video of the shooting taking place and the victim collapsing in the Honey Stop parking lot.
BPD wants more businesses to connect their cameras to the Real-Time Crime Center. They say it's delivering results.
So the Real-Time Crime Center was a big help finding the suspect, Andre Williams, now.
What does that
and a
mean?
warrant has been issued. Yes, we want to stress those businesses, even neighbors in that area, they can sign up. If you go to our Beaumont Police Department Real-Time Crime Center website, it takes less than a minute for citizens to sign up.
Now, the owner of the shack tells Fox 4 that the altercation did not take place in or on the property, and Gregory Carrington was an innocent bystander. She says he was not involved in the altercation, and her heart goes out to the victim and his family.
Within the last year, there have been 264 calls for service to Honey's Drive-In. Those calls including special attention where police are being proactive by driving through the area to make sure things are okay.
Well, this week, law enforcement needs your help in tracking down a 57-year-old man accused of attacking his older roommate. Angel San Juan has the details in this week's On the Run report.
Violence against anyone is wrong, but specifically when it's an elderly victim. Joining us right now is Jefferson County Sheriff Zena Stevens with more on this week's On the Run Fugitive. Sheriff?
Yes, Angel. Sometimes tempers flare. And so this week we're looking for a Lester Ballard who beat up his roommate with a pipe. If you know where we can find him, we need you to contact us at 833-TIPS or 835-8411. He's wanted for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Thank you so much, Sheriff. And remember, you can run, but you can't hide from our viewers.
It sparked an emergency response in Jasper County, fire and explosions, a devastating 1-2 punch, leaving a large travel trailer a complete loss.
It happened Sunday afternoon on FM Road 252, about 4 miles south of Jasper. According to our media partner, KJAS, a neighbor says he was inside his home when he heard an explosion and looked outside to see the travel trailer engulfed in flames. According to the neighbor, there were 6 more explosions from multiple propane tanks. He says the owner of the RV was at home at the time. No one else was hurt. At this hour, the cause of the blaze is still under investigation.
Another fiery response, this one at a home in Orange County. The blaze broke out just before noon yesterday at a home on Cobb's Corner Drive off Moss Lane. First responders arrived to see flames pouring from the roof, but they quickly snuffed the fire out. No one at home at the time, thankfully, and the cause remains under investigation.
Let's get to the rundown where we're giving you a sneak peek at one of the stories our reporters are working on today.
Fox 4 reporter Maya Caleb is live from our newsroom. Maya, tell us what you'll be working on today.
Jade and Macy. So I actually will be going to City Council today, and there's just going to be a myriad of topics that they're going to be discussing. And you can see right here on the agenda, one thing that will be discussed at City Council is a presentation by TxDOT on the status of construction within the city of Beaumont. There's also going to be a communications update regarding the negotiations with the fire union, and also some things about another halfway house that the city may be looking to get built. So I'll be previewing those various topics whenever I go to council today, and you can catch me live later on this evening as I continue to gather more information. And I'm going to turn things over back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks, Maya. Of course, some big stories there, especially with the firefighters. That's been kind of an ongoing situation for months now.
Big one.
And I guess their negotiations are underway.
Yeah, we'll keep up to date and keep you updated on that, of course.
You can follow us on our Facebook pages, ARC Southeast Texas and KFDM News. If you can't sit in front of a TV at 10, no worries. We are now live streaming every day, our 10 a.m. show on Facebook and on YouTube.
There you go. All right, well, still to come this morning, we'll be talking about some fall festivities going on in Southeast Texas.
Welcome back to ARC Southeast Texas. It's that time of year. Fall is here. It's starting to finally feel like it too.
About time.
So whether you're decorating for Halloween or just enjoying the season, one church in Orange is helping you pick out the perfect pumpkin. Faith Methodist Church in Orange opening up its pumpkin patch for the first time this year. Pumpkins of all shapes lining the field while customers sifted through the options. The church says its goal is to create fun and affordable options for Orange County families. It's all for a good cause, too. Sales raised go back into the church toward its youth and children's programs. We caught up with one family trying to pick out the perfect pumpkin.
We always love doing stuff like this with her, and it's cool that they did this out here because we don't have a whole bunch of stuff locally to do. So it was made for a nice little evening.
The pumpkin patch will stay open Monday to Saturday all the way until Halloween. It opens at 10:30 a.m. and closes at 6:30 at night. So lots to choose from. And if you're like me, you really like to find the ugliest pumpkin you can find.
There you go.
Not the odd ones. So.
Yeah, lots to choose from there. So go out and check it out. Well, a Southeast Texas nonprofit is teeing off to assist those who provide a first line of defense in our community. The 100 Club of Southeast Texas hosting its annual golf tournament at the Beaumont Country Club. It's the biggest fundraiser of the year for the group. The organization provides financial support to families of officers and firefighters killed or seriously hurt in the line of duty. We spoke with the club's president on the importance of supporting the men and women who work tirelessly to protect our community.
We're out on the front line day and night, 24 hours a day. You know, people go in the service for 2, 4, 6, or 8 years. A policeman stays on the out on the service for 35 or 40 years. They're out there 7 days a week. In a split second, they have to respond, and their life is on the line as well as taking care of the community.
Now, the charitable event has been going on for decades, dating back to 1989. Organizers say it has been growing every year.
Well, Beaumont United is in the second round of a competition sponsored by T-Mobile to possibly get a $2 million renovation to its football field. BU is one of 16 schools that qualified for $25,000 in the first round of the competition. If the school gets the amount or most likes on Instagram, its Instagram video, the school would win $2 million for field upgrades and also win a grant for the school to use however it sees fit. The team is hoping to get a turf field, new bleachers, and an updated scoreboard. The field hasn't had any work done to it since Beaumont United was still Ozan High School.
The little leagues play here, the middle schools play here, soccer teams play here. So quite a few kids play here. So it would just really benefit, the community, not only Beaumont United.
I was hoping the community, could get an improvement. I played on that little dirt field, sliding and all that. I feel like we shouldn't have to deal with that anymore.
The competition ends November 12th. More on how you can vote for Beaumont United will be on our website, kfdm.com. So I actually saw this video on social media and I was wondering what it was, but $2 million. That's
a lot, yeah. I'm sure it'd be very useful and also just kind of help generations to come too. So needs a little love. So hopefully they can win. So go cast your vote. Well, still to come this morning, we're talking sweets and a little bit spooky. So stay with us.
Welcome back to ARC Southeast Texas. Can't hear anything. So we are in the break room. We are here with Emily. We are going to make something a little spooky but a little cute. And if you watched at 8 o'clock, it just goes to show that even if you are as great of a decorator as Angel, you can do this too. So I guess let's get started.
Yes, ma'am. So today we're making some mummy cupcakes. I wanted to bring something simple, easy, but quick that we could do at home with mom and the kids, and doesn't require a lot of setup or a lot of cleanup. So I've got a few little examples right here. All we're going to do is we can take our little eyeballs and we're going to place those wherever we want our eyes to be. So you could do 2 eyes, 3 eyes. You got a little bit of practice last time.
I did.
So I think I'm going to do the 3 eyes like what you did last time.
Okay, I'm going 2 now.
Yes, ma'am. So we can take our little eyeballs. And then I took rose tips, but you could really do any type of icing tip. And literally we're just going to go from side to side on this. And I like to do just a whole bunch of different lines.
Okay.
And it just, you just build it up and wrap them however, because it's your mummy, and we can create little monster mummies. We could do cute mummies. We could do scary mummies. You could do green mummies, purple mummies.
Ooh.
You could change this up and add all types of different colors. You could even make the eyeballs yourself. You could do, there's so many fun little things we could do with this, but it's cute, simple, classic, and no matter what experience you have, it's fun to make a cute little mummy.
Do it, yeah. So Emily, tell us a little bit about your bakery, Stacked, which is in Groves.
Yes,
and you guys have been open, about 1.5 years? And
yes, ma'am.
You do a little bit of everything, huh?
Yes, ma'am, we really do. We do cakes, cupcakes, cookies, sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free. We make it all in-house. It's all made from scratch, all butter, flour, sugar.
Love it.
It all is very American style, but we do add a little bit of salt, and so we get a lot of compliments where it's just the right amount of sugar. It's never too much.
Yeah.
So we really try and balance our flavors and create something that not only looks amazing but tastes amazing.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, okay, well, we can show off our mummies
yes
first, and then can go into
Tell us
some of
about
the goodies that
your
you brought
background.
us. Yeah, oh my
have an
gosh,
extensive
you want to talk about experience?
Yes.
Right.
So I worked at the Gaylord Texan for 3.5 years and was a pastry chef there. Kind of worked my way from the bottom to the top. Like I said last time, I did the gingerbread house from 2017 to 2020.
Yeah.
But I've done anywhere from fine dining to buffets to Italian food to, for a little bit, I worked the line and was slinging pizzas and just kind of learned a little bit of everything, just because I feel like you have to know how to dip your toes in everything and kind of learn. And I just love doing new little things. And then Italy, I spun gelato. I did lots and lots of cannolis, as well as moving over to making the mousses and the chacones and all the more technical little desserts.
Yeah, you name it. Okay, so she brought us a little box of goodies, and there's so much in here. And one of my favorite things was, like, I saw this little pumpkin roll. I'm like, this thing is huge.
Yes, so we make everything Texas size. I'm a Texas girl. I'm from Texas, born and raised. I think it needs to be Texas size. So anytime you come into our shop, off the counter, it's going to be bigger. We call that our Texas size, which is more 5 to 7 bites, but we always make smaller portions. So I always classify it in our small, medium, or Texas size. So our small is 1 to 2 bites, our medium are 3 to 4 bites, and then our Texas size is 5 to 7 bites. Now this stuff I've kind of chopped up to where they're more 1 to 2 bite size. But our cookies are kind of really big.
Yeah.
So, and just something that you can take home and munch on for 3 to 4 days, or me in a night.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 or 4 days, or just one sitting, one
Yeah,
day.
it's fine, it's
I'm like a bad picker. Well, I'll start and I'm like, okay,
Yes.
let me save the rest for tomorrow. No,
No.
that's not happening. Like 30 minutes.
Give me
later.
like 45 minutes. I'll be back to come eat a little bit more.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so if folks are interested in, well, number one, stopping by, because they can just come in and check it out, which I heard it's like very pink filled in there, which I have to go check out because I love pink. But if they want to stop by or also order something online,
Yes, ma'am. So you can order through our website, our Facebook, our Instagram. Instagram is at Stacked Cake Co. Facebook is Stacked Cake and Confection Co. You can also call us. Our phone number is 409-548-0777. We're open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday and then 10 to 3 on Saturday. So you can always stroll in, and we've got up to 18 items, our rotating menu month to month. So we go from fall favorites to spring to summer. We really kind of try and find the fun flavors. And so this month, of course, is lots of pumpkin and spooky Halloween and sugar cookies and all the fun little stuff.
Yeah. And then real quick, I wanted to touch on real fast just the fact that sometimes you do team up with other local businesses too, which I think is so great.
Yes, ma'am. So we really do anything and everything, but if I don't offer it, I'm always willing to shout out my Groves people. So a lot of the times when we do coffees in the morning, we'll pair up with Doxy. So we'll do the breakfast table and then they'll do the coffee. Or Miss Karen across the way, she'll do breakfast sandwiches and we'll do a dessert tray. Or even me and Wildflower, Miss Katie next door, she'll come over and flour my cakes. So we really it's a team effort. I'm a firm believer of if we're not all succeeding, it's not going to go anywhere. So it's just encouraging the other small local businesses.
Yes. Well, I love it. Yeah. Go support local if you can. Because if you're not all successful, I like that. That's a good way to put it.
Yes,
and kind
ma'am.
of keep everyone in business and just support your hometown where you live. So thank you so much, Emily, for stopping by. We appreciate it and having some fun here. And thanks for all the sweet treats.
Yeah, they're going to go quick.
Yeah, they'll go pretty
Very
quick. Yeah.
in this newsroom.
But still to come this morning, we'll have more ARC Southeast Texas. So stay with us.
Gary Sarge right here at Gator Country. Today, we're featuring our injured alligators. That's right. You can imagine with all the alligators that we catch every year, sometimes it's not such a good story. You'll notice one's got missing total front jaw, total top jaw, and that's Miss Bella. Bella was actually caught over in Lumberton, Texas about 5 years ago. She was in a lady's culvert. What we found out was, come to find out, a person had taken a shotgun and actually shot her top jaw off. I thought that was incredibly terrible. But anyway, Bella came to live with us. She's actually now grown, and she is doing very well. But you can see we have to actually go in, and we have to actually hand feed these animals. They just can't survive in the wild because they can't catch their prey. They actually have a hard time even holding the meat in whenever we do feed them. So it takes a lot of patience with our injured alligators, but it's just a part of what we do. We love these alligators as well. Right now she's about 5 foot long. She's going to go out to about 8 foot. She's got about 3 more feet to actually grow. And we've actually been in talks with Texas A&M. After she gets to her full length, they're actually talking about building her a prosthetic jaw. We've got an alligator here that's about 4 foot long. And if you'll notice, it's got a tear in the top jaw, completely in the middle. Whenever it tries to eat, the food will actually come out of his top jaw. We call him shotgun. That's because that's right. He was also shot with a shotgun, and it blew his top jaw out in the middle. He could never survive without a top jaw out in the wild. He's got to be here at Gator Country where we can hand feed him. And once again, it takes a lot of patience with these animals because they're coming at you and they're eager to feed. And while you're doing that, they're dropping it. You got to re-pick it up. It takes a lot of patience for these injured alligators. Shotgun is about 6 years old. He's right at 4 foot. Now, normally they would grow a little faster than that, but obviously you can tell with the injury that he's got, it slowed his feeding down. And when you slow the feeding down, it actually slows the growth down as well. He was so small when we first got him that we actually had to have him on the inside where the temperatures were a little cooler, and that also stops feeding for reptiles as well. However, today he's out in the sunlight. He's got a great exhibit here, and he's constantly feeding now. I wouldn't doubt if he doesn't get as big as Big Tex one day.
Well, 10:36 this morning, we want to welcome in Jeremy Ray with Crime Stoppers here in Southeast Texas, because you see all of this going on. This is so incredible, Jeremy, because it kind of goes to show just how much work and all the great things that Crime Stoppers is doing for our local area. I mean, tell us about some of these awards. You were in Waco recently.
Exactly. So twice a year we have our conferences. So we have the campus one in February. We have the adult one, or what we call our adult/community one, in October. And we're able to enter different competitions. So there's best website, social media, PSA, and so forth.
Yeah.
This one we actually got to bring home 4 awards for our program itself. So this one right here was our Creative Publicity Award for our secure home display. So we have a little mobile display home that travels around and goes to different festivals or Walmart parking lots or whatever. And we instruct people on how to keep their home safe inexpensively. It doesn't take a lot to keep your home safe. So that was one for that. This one, most cases cleared for our population, greatest dollars recovered. This one right here is our PSA radio for Crime of the Week. And then we have a board member that came on in '92, so 32 years ago. Robert Blackwell. He served so many different roles in our program. And at the end of the year, he's actually going to roll off as a board member and kind of go into a little bit of his retirement, I guess you could say. But we nominated him for the Richard Carter Lifetime Achievement Award, and he was awarded that.
Wow.
And then I was very blessed to get the Coordinator of the Year award here for the state and everything. So when you see that these have been presented to our program right here in Beaumont, it tells you exactly what you said, that the program works. It's effective. We just need people to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I shine a light too on the Coordinator of the Year. This was Jeremy won that, which is a huge honor, and definitely goes to show just how hard you're working. We talk to Jeremy all the time. I know you do too, because you guys work on.
Yeah, we got plans after the show.
Absolutely.
Cold cases that you guys talk about, and the most cases cleared too is so awesome. And that's a lot due in part to your work and also viewers, right? Because it takes you to help Crime Stoppers to solve some of these cases, which is, I mean, crucial.
It does, the viewers, but in reality, it's the media partners. It's y'all, because y'all are the ones that help us put this information out, make sure that the viewers can see it. More information gets out to a large area. And so when it works hand in hand like that, I mean, here's the results.
Yeah.
I mean, crimes get solved. They get cleared, you know, property gets recovered. Our board gets to approve these monthly. And when you're seeing that, you know, like in February, we had $10,150 in rewards approved.
Oh, wow.
The next month, $8,000. Last month, a big amount. So we go to the board tomorrow for another almost $5,000 in rewards for approval.
Wow.
So it works. We just, again, we encourage anybody that if they see something, you know, report it if they don't think it's right.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's anonymous.
It is
It
100% guaranteed anonymous by state law.
Yeah. Which is also, I mean, the rewards too. We're not joking whenever we say you can remain anonymous and maybe eligible for a
Right,
cash reward.
yeah.
That's serious. Yeah, because you're helping, I mean, essentially solve a crime and can help, you know, put a bad guy away if
Absolutely.
they're able to do that.
Any idea how much money y'all gave away in rewards last year?
You know, it was approaching $50,000.
Wow.
So when you think about those kind of numbers, and then like you said, you and I are going to be working on a lot of cold cases together, you know, highlighting them and stuff today. Yes, we're going to be heading to go work on another one with a sheriff's department. I mean, those things are things that we have to always remind ourselves that not just the victim is the victim, the families are victims.
Yeah.
You know, and yes, we're in the schools as well. We want to keep the schools safe, the students safe, the teachers safe. You know, if parents, if you're going to the schools and looking around, you might see one of these posters right here. These are new signs that we're actually putting in the school campuses, you know, all around, that allow the kids to know that they can report things. You know, we want them to report things. If they see something that is unsettling or is a threat, if they see it on social media, that it's somebody, one of their friends or something that's posting, you know, possible suicide threats or,
Sure.
you know, school threats or anything, please report it. Let us know. That way we can get the information to the appropriate authorities and make sure that things happen
Yeah.
and happen quickly.
Yeah. We always say it takes a village, right, to raise a kid. It takes a
Right.
village to do a lot
Absolutely.
of things, especially
does.
it helps solve crime and just lower crime as best we can. Jeremy's always so great about that. We just want to thank you and congratulate you, because Jeremy's the type of guy, you call him, you need something, he's there and he's going to help you and help you get it figured out. So we're very appreciative of you and a very well-deserved award.
Well, thank y'all as well for doing all y'all do for us.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. And y'all be
Yeah. we
hanging
got
out later.
Exciting stuff to do today.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Alrighty. Well, still to come this morning, we will have more on ARC Southeast Texas. We're actually going to be testing out our Spanish knowledge for Hispanic Heritage Month. Stay with us.
Welcome back to ARC Southeast Texas. Today is the last day of Hispanic Heritage Month, and we're quizzing each other on our Spanish knowledge.
Our photographer, Jesus Lopez, compiled some words to test our knowledge. So okay. Well, this one I thought we should skip because we
know this one.
I didn't cheat, but it was gato, which is cat, of course. Okay. Well, do you want to start? I'll quiz you first. Okay.
I don't know this one.
I don't. Also, okay. Excuse our pronunciation. Martes.
I don't
think of a day.
March? No, Monday. Wait, cut.
No, sorry, not Monday.
I had it in my head already.
That is confusing that it starts with an M. What's today?
Tuesday.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, that is
Martes
really, I
Tuesday.
never would have gotten that.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Compañera.
Yeah. Ooh, I
A
can't say
friend. Something in like a companion.
Close. Think
like
of
a
like
friend.
workplace.
Coworker.
Right. Okay. Coworker.
Yay. Okay. Well, this one's an easy one. Agua.
Water.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to think of how.
Paraguas.
Paraguas.
I don't know.
You can win it, and everybody wants one.
An award.
No, from here. Well, yes. Well, no.
From here?
From here. Ooh. Singing in the rain.
An umbrella.
Yes.
Oh, an umbrella. Okay.
Everyone wants one of those Weather Watchers umbrellas.
They really do. Okay. Aguacat. Think about what it sounds like.
Okay, well, it sounds like water cab, but we know that's not that.
But the actual word itself, like, don't think about the Spanish. Think about aguacat.
Water cap?
No.
Cap? I don't know.
It's a food. Toast. You put it on toast, not butter.
Jelly?
No, this is like a very brunchy. It's
Avocado.
Yes, avocado. So you get it avocado. Okay. Ooh.
Autentico?
Authentic?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you cheat?
Wait, I'm actually kind of good at this. Maybe I did.
Guessing.
Maybe I did learn something in high school Spanish. Oh, you should know it's that comunidad.
Community?
Yeah,
Communication?
community.
I'm still guessing here.
Okay, and then here's our second one. Okay.
Okay, I know this one.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Pero like what?
No, different one.
Where?
Opposite of dog. I mean, opposite of cat.
Dog.
Dog.
Opposite of dog. Okay, this one, come on. Octubre.
October.
Yeah. Okay, these ones.
Tuesday.
He told us. What did he look? He said he looked up like 8th grade Spanish test, so we should be better at this.
I took 3 years of Spanish, so they would not be happy. No.
Notice.
Nope.
Noticias.
Notice.
Notes.
Nope. Close.
Kind
of.
Homework.
No. Okay, this is not close. Where do you work?
Where do I work? Here?
Yeah.
The news?
Yeah. News.
Oh.
News.
I feel like we should know that one. Okay.
You should.
Libre.
It's a library?
No, that's a good one
to
though.
read.
No. It's nothing like it sounds like. It's like buy one get one
free.
Yeah.
Okay. What about maybe Nacho Libre? Does that have anything? That's what I was.
Nacho Libre. I love that movie though. That's good.
But does that have anything to do with being free in the name?
To be honest, I'm not sure. Free nacho?
Okay.
Yeah, free nacho. Because nacho.
This is what I was thinking.
Libro. That's library?
No.
Oh.
But close.
Read?
No.
Book?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was thinking that was an action.
Okay, this one's an easy one. Playa.
Beach.
I know that's.
I don't know why I remember that one.
We know this one well because we like to go here. Well, me personally.
Oh, playera?
Playground?
Has nothing to do with that one. So this is misleading. He's trying to trick you here.
He is. Playground? No.
Article of clothing.
A jacket? No. A shirt? Pants?
T-shirt.
Oh, a t-shirt.
Playera.
That's interesting. Oh. I'm gonna try real hard for this one.
Relationship?
No. Oh, think arc.
Team.
No. Oh. That's a good guess. No.
Relevant.
Relevance. Look at that. We should learn how to actually say that so we can.
Yeah. I think the
know that.
pronunciation.
We probably should have
actually-
had. I feel like we didn't do too bad. Yeah,
I considered my Spanish to be all right, considering. I mean,
great.
I took 2 or 3 years in high school, and then that was what it was. 3 years in high school, and then I took Spanish in I took French in college.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Regrets. That was a hard one.
I'll be honest. I got a Bachelor of Science, so I didn't have to do another language instead of a Bachelor of Arts. Which a Bachelor of Arts is very common for our majors, which would be like communication, radio, TV, stuff like that. But I was like, I already had science because I started as pre-med major. So
Yeah. Okay,
Anyway.
but so did I. That's a whole nother. Anyways.
anyway, okay, still to come this morning, we're going to check in again with Erica Harris. She's going to give us an update again on that fatal car chase.
All right, this morning, circling back on some breaking news that we broke earlier, we're going to go ahead and go back to Erica Harris. She is live at that fatal car crash scene. Tell us more about what has happened so far. Erica, what have you learned?
Yes, we've gotten additional details on how all of this started, but right now I just want to let parents know we have a frantic parent that just stepped up. She's in tears, but West Orange Stark Middle School is sheltering in place at this moment. For all the parents that are out there watching, the kids are safe. Now back to what's happening here live on the scene. As you can see, still a very heavy police presence here on West Green Avenue. The suspect involved in this chase is dead. It's not clear at this time who fired the fatal shot. But let's backtrack on this. This all started, what we're learning from Colton Havard, detective with the Orange County Sheriff's Office, that the suspect was involved in some sort of shooting out there in Orange County, an officer-involved shooting. One deputy suffered a minor leg injury. So we're hoping that that deputy is okay right now and is recovering okay. The chase began shortly after 9 a.m. this morning when the suspect fled following a disturbance in Bridge City, and it ended up on Highway 73. Now get this, Chambers County Constable's Office motorcycle deputy on a heavy equipment transport convoy was injured by a vehicle involved in the chase. We're told he's not seriously hurt, so that's really good news there. The chase, it continued here to Orange, past Lamar State College Orange, past West Orange Stark Middle School, ended here on 16th at Green Avenue where shots were fired. The suspect was killed. Once again, we do not know who fired the shots. And once again, parents at home, West Orange Stark Middle School is sheltering in place. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Erica. And again, those students are safe this morning, so we'll keep you updated. Stay with us. We've got our question of the day coming up next. Quick before we wrap it up this morning, we talked with Jeremy and he wanted us to quickly mention, of course, go check out their Facebook page as well, their social media, which is Crime Stoppers of Southeast Texas. It's -833tips.com. But if you search Crime Stoppers of Southeast Texas, you will find it because October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month and they have posted people that they are looking for.
23 different suspects in domestic violence cases. They've already had one arrest. Jeremy said that that man actually turned himself in. Of course, if you know anything, you can put the information in through the app, online call. You could be eligible for a cash award. So there's 23 different people.
Yeah.
And then also, if you head to their website, they are ATF is looking for somebody too.
Yeah, suspect who stole some weapons in Newton County. So be sure to go check that out and join us again tomorrow for ARC Southeast Texas at 10. But have a great day in the meantime.